We're at Mall of Asia.
Welcome to Mall of Asia, or MOA for short. In typical mall fashion, there are hundreds of shops to stop by in, and global and local cuisines to try out. For a more leisurely visit, you can stroll along the seaside promenade and ride the giant MOA Eye. Even the kid-friendly attractions can be really fun, like the skating rink and the huge arcade. Since Vincent is studying for his finals, I'll be doing some commentary, even though I wasn't on the trip. We'll see how this turns out.
Yeah. Coffee.
After Vincent got his coffee fix, he ran into a Pokemon pop-up shop and whoa, that's a big Pikachu. To be honest, I'm not the biggest Pokemon fan. I know that it's an Eevee over there, but I mean, this shop looks like a heaven for Pokemon fans.
Jesus.
They stopped by the huge Time Zone arcade and got their nerd on by pulling on the gachapons. That is a very electric gachapon shop.
How many do we have here? 15. 15? All right, let's go.
What's this?
I have no idea. Okay, that little guy right there.
Grab another one?
Was he worth it?
The arcade has a bunch of international games in there. I've stopped by a few times to play the Dance Dance Revolution.
There's so many hearts in this place.
Huh?
That's cute.
Once they finished with the arcade, they took the bridge connecting the mall to the promenade. On the way there, they ran into some cool art installations.
Celebrating Year of the Rabbit here with this giant rabbit statue. Jeez. Ta-da. Here's the mall. They got carnival games going on here. Oh, I like the rubber ducky ones. Hook a duck. Wait, I actually want to try that. Do you need to take credit card? It's okay, never mind. I don't want to get addicted. It's gambling. There's the magic Ferris wheel. Oh, the fountain looks really fun to jump in right now. Going back to our hotel right now. Alrighty, let's go upstairs. Close that. Over here, excuse me. As part of the travel trip, I have to talk about how I use travel hacking on the trip. That's what I promised my viewers. Alrighty. And then no one's gonna know what's in here. Cut! Let's start with this little wardrobe. Space to store your stuff. They gave you a little, I need to stop saying little. Stop taking over from bread. They gave us a bathrobe, a Conrad bathrobe for our leisure. Don't mind my dirty clothes on the bottom. Here's me. Here's the bathroom. It's quite nice. There's another bathrobe here that they gave us. This is the shower. It's another rainfall shower. It seems that rainfall showers are really popular here. The toilets, nothing special, except the fact that they have bidets here in Southeast Asia, which I find super useful since after you're done with your thing, you just kind of spray down the toilet. It makes it really clean. Oops. I have tissues for you for whatever you need to do. Oh, and lotion right next to it. And then they gave us some cups for water, some hand towels or face towels. This one has a little secret compartment in here that has various vanity kits, dental kits, and all your stuff that you need for your bathroom purposes. Think down here, there's nothing, a little bit of nothing. I don't know what is the purpose of this. I think they have a little scale down here too. So in case you wanna check your weight, which we probably won't be doing since we're on vacation. Guess what's in this thing here? Only one way to find out. Whoa. It's a beverage container. It's got a fridge in the middle here. It has some beers. Got this local beer, San Miguel Light, Pilsner. I think this is white wine. Free water that they provide at the hotel. Sprite and Coke in here. Pomegranate juice and some orange juice. Sparkling water, I think. No, it's still water. It literally says still. I don't know why they gave me 2 different types of water. They even gave some Kit Kats here. Yum. And a Hershey's bar. In case I was missing the taste of American chocolate. Little container for ice here. It looks like there's some water in here from previous tenants that they did not clean up. And they have a nice little coffee maker here. They have this Nespresso box. This looks a little fancy. And then they also have an assortment of snacks in here. And then a bunch of nothing in here. It just looks nice and organized, but there's nothing. And this is a little desk here. They gave me this little toy. They call this Carrie the Carabao. I don't think I've heard of a Carabao before, but now I have. Isn't he kind of cute? Or she? I don't know what gender to give it. Here's a little desk and the bed. Every time they clean up this space, they leave a little note for me, which is so nice of them. Even little notes like this really make my day, so I like seeing that. And here we have a couch where you can actually see a nice view of the SM by the coast. I've been told by one of the waitresses in the executive lounge that they're trying to build like minimal bridges around it, and then they're gonna have this really cool futuristic looking city that's just gonna be on this island over here. But I guess we'll see what happens over the next 5-10 years in this place. I think it's gonna be pretty crazy. Well, that just about wraps up the room tour. I think it's a really, really nice accommodation. It is one of the more premium ones, but I did use points and miles for this stay. So originally this would have cost around like 15,000 pesos, which is about, I think 250 USD a night. For what it is, being so close to everything, especially Mall of Asia, I think it's not a bad price. But again, wherever I don't have to pay for certain things, I'd rather go with that approach. This place also has a really nice pool on the 3rd floor. I'm currently on the 6th floor. Pool and the gym is super nice. You can kind of see that from the executive lounge. They provide breakfast and then dinner every day. Every afternoon they have a little afternoon tea time where they actually provide some desserts. I was not expecting this in my stay because I was thinking I could just go out and eat everywhere I want, since I'm literally living next to the Mall of Asia and there's just so many food options already. I find myself going to this executive lounge just because it's my first time experiencing it, and it's quite fun, especially if you're here just for business purposes and you're just trying to get ready for the day. You can quickly get some breakfast, get your coffee or tea, and afterwards go to your meetings, go do whatever you need to for work or business. And then at the end of the day, when you want to come back and wind down, they have dinner service. Dinner options are also really nice. They come in little small portions, so it's not like it's gonna fill you up like crazy. Unless you wanted to, you can constantly go back to the little buffet or ask the chef to make whatever you want. So I thought it's a really nice little add-on to the room stay. The access to the executive lounge is through the Hilton Honors program, and I'll have to share more of that if you're interested in hearing, but maybe not in this video. Or I'll have you reach out to me if you're interested in hearing more about that. That about wraps up the room tour. Just finished dinner, and now we're gonna go to the water side and grab some drinks there and relax for the rest of the night. Don't get hit. Okay, we made it. Whoa, have like towers. Actually, Jesus. I think we can handle this. Cheers.
Looks like we'll let them enjoy the rest of the night, but as you can see, there's so much to do in this iconic mall. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.